Hello, everyone. Misty here with Pixel Financial. All right, I don't have any major updates for you today. What I have are ethical issues. There are three major ethical issues that have kind of come out of the woodwork that I feel need to be addressed, and certainly a discussion started. I'm going to tell you what they are. I'm going to tell you what my opinion is, and you may agree with me, you may not agree with me, but I don't think it's being talked about enough right now, and I understand why, because things are very crazy, but I think they need to be talked about. So hopefully this will start a discussion. So the first issue I'm running into are people who are calling me or emailing me and saying that they need to get in line for this loan just because it's available and they feel they're entitled to it. They freely admit that they have plenty of money to get through the crisis and they don't really need it, but they don't want to leave money on the table. That's been a recurring theme with a lot of this, so bear with me here. I could not disagree with them more on this. I think as a small business community, it is our job to cover ourselves and make sure that the finite amount of funds that is available for this relief is focused towards the businesses that are going to be in the most trouble here, because that's really the point of these loans, is to help those who might not otherwise survive this crisis, to help them survive it. So I'm just putting that out there. I don't think just because it's available is the right answer. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And that's just something I want to make sure that people are thinking about. The second issue is unemployment, and it's pretty much the same issue, just in relation to a different relief program. So there are people out there who are losing their jobs, or their hours are being cut and they're not making as much or anything at all. Many people are desperate to pay their bills. They still have rent to pay, they still have utilities to pay, they still have groceries they need to buy. Then there are people out there who have that same problem, reduced hours or no work, but financially they're fine. They have other household income coming in. They're not worried about paying their bills, or they've built up enough of a rainy day fund that they're going to be fine through all of this. And in those cases, I do not recommend we get the unemployment benefits. Again, this is something, there's a finite amount of money out there, and we need to make sure that the people who desperately need that money are the ones getting it. The third issue I'm seeing are professionals who are offering to help fill out the applications for you and charging a ridiculous amount of money, in my opinion. I understand that that has value and it's one less thing for you guys to do. And our firm is going to be doing that for our clients when we can. I'm still charging for my services as well. It's not like I'm suddenly free. I am making some concessions for the COVID-19 in terms of reduced rates. So I understand that we still need to run our businesses and make our money, and the things that we're doing have value. However, I have filled out these applications, so I know how much work they are. The PPP is a little bit more work than the EIDL. The EIDL was relatively quick, and there's probably going to be more to the process. But if somebody's charging you $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 to do this, that gives me a little bit of a heart attack, because that is a lot of money at a time where a lot of people's income has decreased significantly. So I just want you guys to think before you accept one of these offers. If you already have a CPA or an accountant or a bookkeeper who is willing to help you get these numbers and applications in place, reach out to them first and see what they can do for you, because I think one of the mistakes that my firm made is Monday came and went and we hadn't contacted our clients yet. Now, granted, we were all kind of spinning and trying to manage things ourselves as we tried to get all the information that we could. But there were some people who went ahead and paid other people because we hadn't reached out and said, hey, do you need help with this? So we've certainly learned our lesson on this end. But the other lesson learned is, hey, if you have an accountant, pick up the phone, give them a call, see what they can do for you. All right, I think that wraps it up for today. Again, I just want us all to be kind to each other, and I want us all to work as a team for the greater good. So if you can do that, that would be great. I'm certainly interested to see what some of your opinions are, so don't be afraid to post those. I know you're not all going to agree with me, and that's perfectly okay, but let's be nice about it. All right, you guys, have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll have something out for you again sometime Monday evening. Take care.